Weather Watchers. Hopefully everyone has had a fantastic Monday. I'm your host for South Carolina Weather, Jeff Peterson. Let's talk about the weather for your Monday evening going into your future. Looking at the radar right now, nothing much going on in terms of South Carolina. If you go to the MRMS, we scroll our way out, you can see that we do have some rain going on up here inside of New York. And then just some scattered precipitation going throughout the west as well. In terms of the difference between rain and snowfall, not really much. Maybe a mix of snow and rain in places like Washington. But right now it just seems to be just a mix of rain and snow. Go into our current cloud cover. Current cloud cover right now just shows some low clouds for the state of South Carolina and like the upstate, the PD region of South Carolina as well. Everything else seems to be clear. And if you go into our cloud cover total percentage as well as you push this forward, as that is not what I want. As we push this forward, now that we have it uploaded now, you just see the cloud cover that will continue to kind of get a bit more spread out, but as you get into tomorrow morning, cloud cover continues to try to build up a little bit more. And then if you go into like tomorrow night, cloud cover continues to kind of just be spread out and kind of like a wispy kind of like cloud cover. And if you go into tomorrow morning cloud cover shown for like northern South Carolina. And then as you get into our Wednesday night, the entire state will be covered in cloud cover. Here's our current temperature: 62 in Columbia, 66 inside Charleston, 66 inside Georgetown, 66 inside of Myrtle Beach, 61 inside Rock Hill, well, 57 inside of Greenville, even 59 in Anderson, 64 in Augusta, 62 in Edgefield, 64 in Barnwell, and Fairfax as well, 66 at Walterboro and Moncks Corner. In terms of low temperatures for tonight, 53 inside Columbia, 54 in Sumter as well as 60 inside of Moncks Corner, 67 inside of Charleston, 59 in Walterboro as well as 65 inside of Hilton Head Island, 54 in Aiken, 50 inside of Spartanburg, 49 inside of Greenville, 48 inside of Anderson, 49 in Rock Hill as well, 52 in Cheraw, 61 in Myrtle Beach and Georgetown as well. No precipitation is expected through the next 24 or so hours. Same thing with no thunderstorms, no excessive rainfall, or no severe weather is expected. So let's go on and check out the model. Let's see if the models agree or not. As you can see right here, let's go on and wait for this to load right here. As we push this forward, seems to be not really much is going on. Let me get rid of the live temperature. You can't see that, but no precipitation expected really for all of South Carolina as you go through the next 48 or so hours. So that is that. So let's go on and talk about the tropics. The tropics right now, we have one area, disturbance 1, a tropical wave over the central Caribbean Sea is producing an area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Environmental conditions appear conducive for development, and a tropical depression could form late this week as the system moves west into the western Caribbean Sea. After that, the disturbance is expected to slow down and meander through the weekend. Interests across the western Caribbean Sea should continue to monitor the progress of the system. So this thing has taken a huge jump. It was at a 40% chance this morning, I believe, and now it's at a 60% chance. It has a 20% chance of forming within the next 48 hours, 60% chance over the next 7 days. And like I said earlier, tropical hurricane season, I should say, is not done. Hurricane season is not done, and it is still going to be here for a good while. As possible, some people are saying that it might go all the way into December, past November the 30th. And some people are saying that it might just end in the end of November. We'll see what happens, though. Only time will tell. So let's go on and check out the future for the next 300 to 400 hours or so. And let's see what we got there. Going to the southeast U.S. right here. Go to around November the 11th. Push this forward. You can't really see much. Even until you get to around November the 13th and the 14th. Maybe some shower activity going on inside of places in South Carolina. High pressure continuing going on in November the 17th, the 18th, the 19th, and then a cold front will be approaching from the west, pushing through the central U.S. And then look at this, a little hurricane or a little tropical storm. Again, this is on November the 21st, trying to go on down there in southern Florida. And so we'll continue to watch. We'll see what happens there. But this cold air will push into South Carolina, not as dominant as it has been, but definitely still there. And it definitely is a signal that there is some cooler conditions coming as you go into late next week, early next week. And the fact that the signal is still here means a lot. So we're going to be watching for that specifically. And that's probably the main thing that I have on my radar right now, and that's for next week. I'm going into the later portion of next week and the early week after next week. And that is pretty much it. So let's go on and talk with the audience. If you want to be part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see what the audience has to say for tonight. But before I check on the audience, we have 11 people watching and only 7 likes. Let's go on and hit that like button. 11 people watching and only 7 likes. Let's go on and get that up. My Nana says, hello, Jay. I miss hearing from you today. I was pretty much busy all afternoon doing work and all that kind of stuff, so I didn't really have that much time. And then that's just giving me just thanks for what you do with your forecast every single day. No problem at all. No problem at all. All of that is all I ask is just that you hit the like button, subscribe button, and the share button. And speaking of like, subscribe, and share button, as I pull up the San Antonio and Raleigh's forecast, I've been noticing on the morning videos, I've said it before, but on the morning videos, where they're just not getting as much like a morning video just a while ago. I think the morning video a while ago had around, let me see, around 11 views on it and had only 1 like to it. So I don't understand. I don't know what's going on there. But 11 people watched that video, but they just did not hit the like button on it. So make sure that if you watch the morning videos or the morning forecast updates, that you hit the like button on those as well, because that also does help out as well. That helps push it out further as well. So make sure that you're not just doing it on the evening videos and the evening live updates, but also on the morning videos as well, because those are just as important as well. So make sure that you go on and do that. But if you go into our rain and temperatures for San Antonio, you're not seeing anything at all. No rain expected for the next 40 or so hours. And if you move up here to Raleigh, North Carolina, no rain or anything like that is expected at all. If you go up here towards the temperature map as well, we might get a bit of a buffer here. So if the stream does pause, that's just we're waiting for this to load. Let's check out the likes now. Let's see how many likes we have now. We have around, still around a good 8 people. So 8 people watching and 8 likes. So hopefully everyone has hit it, even though we had 14 earlier. But I mean, all I can do is ask. But low temperatures for tonight at around 60-ish, 59. High temperatures tomorrow is around 82. Low temperatures tomorrow night at around 58. And then high temperatures going into around 79-ish going into your Wednesday. If you move up here to Raleigh, North Carolina, going to low temperatures tonight at around 50-ish. High temperatures tomorrow at around 59. Low temperatures tomorrow at around 35. And then high temperatures only going to around the low 50s. So it's going to be not too warm inside of Raleigh as you go through tomorrow night into your Wednesday morning. If you go into our severe weather, let's go ahead and pull that up now. I know for a fact that there is no severe weather, but in terms of excessive rainfall, seems like there's no threat for any sort of excessive rainfall at all in terms for pretty much both Raleigh and San Antonio. But that pretty much is it. Tish says, "Hey Joes, hello to you." And then my cousin Cheryl says, "Good evening, brother man. Just keep up the good work. Love you. Thank you so much for your comment." And I will hopefully keep up the good work. In terms of news, though, in terms of weather for the entire U.S., only thing that's going on are cold fronts right now, moving through the west and the east right now. And also, it will bring atmospheric river will begin inside of the northwest as well, bringing heavy coastal rain and high elevation snowfall to portions of Washington, Oregon, and places like that, and even into the higher elevation of California as well. We still do have a fire risk up there inside the northeast, as wildfires have been going on not only on the west but in the east as well. Fog going on inside of Nebraska, as well as Nebraska, Colorado, and Kansas as well. Took me a while there, and that's pretty much it. That's all I can see on my map right here that I can see. And yeah, that's about it. So hopefully everyone enjoyed the forecast update for tonight. Let's check one more time, see if we have any other chats or anything like that. Nothing. So that seems to be it. So hopefully everyone has a fantastic rest of your Monday, and I'll be back tomorrow morning with your Monday for your Tuesday forecast update.
Hey!